Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Zelkenon, and this is another episode of Smite Super Builds, and today is ZHONG KUI. He was another requested one, and yet another one I thought I could have sworn I did a build for him, but I did not. But let's go ahead and jump right into the items. So since I know he got ZHONG KUI got changes a few weeks in a row, probably like 2 or 3 patches in a row at least. Messing around with his ulti. I think they even extended the cooldown timer or lowered it, one of the two of his 3 and whatnot. So he got tinkered with a bit, but regardless, purification beads is always really great to have, since a lot of gods nowadays have insane amount of CC. So it's good to get out of that, especially as a mage. You're very squishy, so you definitely going to need that. I'll test in a second if you do, if you are CC immune during his ulti, which I believe you're not. I don't play as ZHONG KUI all that much, obviously you can see. But as a second active, if you really want to cripple somebody and immobilize them from going nowhere in life, I'll definitely go with Enfeeblement Curse, because that stacked with our Gem of Isolation is going to be ridiculous during our ulti. Nobody's getting away, everybody's going to get hit by your ghost, and then you should be able to follow up with the other abilities. And I might sneeze right now. Okay, I'm good. Sorry. Enfeeblement Curse works really well. If you're in Conquest in the mid lane, I'll probably grab Meditation for longer sustain. But regardless of any game mode, I'll definitely take Purification Beads as a mage, because you're very squishy. Boots. We're gonna go Shoe of Focus. You can go with Shoes of Magi and then pick up Cronus Pendant. But the Cronus Pendant, it's kind of useless as for the MP5 if you're playing anything else besides Conquest or Assault. So you can switch those two items out. Or you can go Breastplate of Valor if you're fighting a lot of physical defense items. But my theory behind it is, as long as your teammates are cool and you can get stacks with your 1 to 2 combo. As you see on the bottom left, our physical defense is rather high for level 20 mage. We have 100 physical defense and 70 magical defense. But it's kind of up to you on which route you want to go for like pure damage. We're going to go a little bit of a hybrid with the Breastplate of Valor and some more HP items or whatnot. So it's kind of up to you. But for this build, I'm going to go Shoes of Focus. And we will be getting penetration items later. But I really enjoy cooldown reduction on mages. It's just overall more damage. So as you already saw, Gem of Isolation as your second item. It is 2,800 gold, but it's best to get that out of the way, and it works really well with your ulti. Because I run into a lot of issues where I see ZHONG KUI, people can run away from his ulti ideally, or outrun him. So with Gem of Isolation, as soon as they get hit, they're going to be slowed, and you're going to be able to chase them down. So, can't run away from this fat boy. Now we have Spear of Magus and Obsidian Shard combo for insane amount of penetration, getting close to true damage, and this way we can really burn down warriors, tanks, and any of that sort. Spear of Magus, we get a lot of use out of that passive with the amount of damage. We have damage over time effects. We have our ulti, so we can really apply a heavy penetration with the percentage base stacks and then the number point stacks on top of the given 15, and also 40 magical power is really good, and it's not too expensive. So follow up with Obsidian Shard. If this is too much penetration for you, I'll probably go with another lifesteal item. I would definitely get like Polynomicon. Works really well. ZHONG KUI does need quite a bit of lifesteal since his attacks are rather close rather than good ranged. So he's going to be somewhat in the front line in a team fight. So it's always good to have lifesteal. Speaking of lifesteal, Baroncroft's Talon. Baroncroft's Talon is amazing for him. For one, the amount of magical power is ridiculous, plus 100, and the amount of lifesteal is just amazing. You got 12% plus a passive. So since mentioning that we are close up in fights, you will be taking quite a bit of damage. So granting you more magical power per 1% of your missing health. So that's 1-for-1 trade. So that's pretty good. It's pretty good. If you lose 30% of your HP, that's 30 more magical power for you. And then that stacks well with Rod Tahuti. For obvious reasons, MP5 is always great to have for more sustain, and the passive is ridiculous. So definitely have that in all your mage builds that are damage oriented. So as you see here, I do have the full stacks in my bag. I will show you the number without it, but it's the basis for scaling. I believe it's 60 physical defense and 30 magical defense. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go do some damage. So if you don't want Bancroft's Talon, I'll definitely pick up Polynomicon. That's my other go-to item as far as lifesteal. And then also you follow up after your abilities with the basic attack, and you do quite a bit of damage. So I want to do a little bit more testing as far as damage, so you guys can see the just the flat damage rate without any buffs. Not bad. Even our basic attacks are like 200. Of course, this is on jungle mobs, so scale accordingly. So we're gonna go ahead and here's our magical might. So that puts us up to 631. I'm not that great at aiming that, but I don't play as him. Even though I would love to get good at ZHONG KUI because I know he has a lot of potential, but yeah, I can't really play him too well, sadly enough. But I do know good builds to go by. Okay, so finally we'll go up to Raw's face and then ulti his face off. So just for fun, I'm going to pop our elixir. 758. That's going to be amazing. 277, 292, 293, 293. Pretty good. So it looked like we were not CC immune. So that's a good reason why to have purification beats. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. Not going to make it too long so I can upload it quicker. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace.